Namaste viewers, welcome to Gnanadegula channel. Today we will try to understand the astrological term Dasha. What does Dasha mean? Let us try to understand it in detail. But before we go to the details, I request you to please like, share and then subscribe to my channel. Now coming back to Dasha. Dasha is the planetary periods in Vedic astrology, what we call Jyotiṣa, Jyotiṣa Śāstra. The concept of Dasha, it represents the planetary periods, like specific spans of time, specific periods of time during which particular planets exert their influence on a person's life, on a individual's life. It is the most profound and scientifically very intricate system in astrology. This is unique to Indian astrological tradition. The Sanskrit word Dasha, Dasha means a state, a condition or a period. In astrology, it refers to the period of the planet's dominance in a person's life. Each Graha, each planet, it has a specific duration and it influences the shapes of the person's experiences, their mental state, the events that happen in the life, the successes or failures that one will undergo in his lifetime, and the spiritual growth. So, to put it simply, Dasha explains when this karmic, fruits of your horoscope, manifest, they come to life, they fructify. That is the meaning of Dasha. Now, sometimes you get a doubt, what is the basis for this? The philosophical basis is Dasha system is based on the principle that the birth chart, that is Janma Kundali, it is a blueprint of our karmas. It is a blueprint of our life's karmas. The positions of the planets at birth show what will happen, while the Dasha shows when it will happen. Position will show what will happen, but Dasha, which period of life, which period of your age, this will happen. In the Vedic philosophy, the Grahas are seen as channels through which past karmas yield results, results, how they yield. Each planet rules certain areas of life, that is career, it could be wealth, it could be relationships, it could be health or spirituality, whatever it is. That rules certain, each planet rules certain areas. And here the sequence of dashas unfolds these karmic patterns in a very systematic way over a period of time. So, Dasha is not superstitious. It is a kind of a mapping of time of one's karma. That is how it is to be seen. Now, regarding the origin and scriptural basis of Dashas, normally, we want some kind of from where it started, how it started, why it started, all those things. The oldest reference to Dasha system is found in Brihad Parashara Hora Shastra. It is written by sage Parashara Hora Shastra. Then you find this in Jaimini Sutras also by Jaimini, sage Jaimini. Then Varaha Mihra's Brihad Jataka also. This also contains this Hora. this Dasha system. Of course, among all these things, the most widely used is called as Vimshottari Dasha, which is said to have been given by Maharshi Parashara. He is one of the greatest authorities in astrology. Now, there are many number of Dasha systems. Almost about 40 types of Dasha systems are there. But the Vimshottari Dasha is the most commonly used and commonly applied. Other systems like Ashtottari, Yogini, Kalachakra, Charadasha, Jaimini system, these are all there. Each system uses different calculation methods based on the moon's position or planetary strengths. It's a very big subject. Astrology itself is a very big subject, and Dasha system is much more deep. Now, this Vimshottari Dasha, this is the standard system that is being used. Vimshottari Dasha means 120 years. Vimshottara. Uttara Vimshati. That means 120 years. Uttara, 120 years of total planetary period. It is distributed among the 9 planets in a systematic way, in a way. This 9 planets, it is not equally distributed. It is distributed in different periods. Like, in the Ketu Graha, the Dasha is around 7 years. Venus, the Shukra Graha, it is around 20 years. Shukra Graha, Shukra, they call it, Shukra Dasha is 20 years. Surya Dasha is about 6 years, Sun. Chandra Dasha is about 10 years. Kuja Dasha is 7 years. Rahu Dasha is 18 years. Then Guru Dasha, Jupiter, it is around 16 years. Shani Dasha is 19 years. After Shukra Graha, Shani Dasha is the longest. Then you have Buddha Dasha. Buddha Dasha is also around 17 years. All these, 7, 26, 10, 7, 18, 16, 19, 17 years of all these Dashas, of all these Grahas, they add up to 120 years. This is considered based on the human lifespan, ideal human lifespan of any normal man. Now it is only around 70, 80, 90 years. But generally it was considered that 120 years is the lifespan of a human as per the ancient Indian tradition. Now, how Dasha is calculated? The starting Dasha at the time of birth depends on the moon, that is Chandra Nakshatra, birth star, where it is. Each nakshatra is ruled by one of the 9 planets. So, the fraction of the moon's position in that nakshatra, that determines how much of that planet's dasha has already passed at birth, something like that. Supposing if it is about Shani Dasha about 18 years over, 17 years over, means 17 years have gone, then another 2 years will remain like this, Shani Dasha. Supposing if it is Rahu Dasha, about 6 years has gone, another 12 years will remain. The position of the moon at that point, that particular star. So this is how it is calculated. If a person is born when the moon is in the middle of Rohini Nakshatra, ruled by the moon, they begin life in the Chandra Dasha with half of its remaining. Like this it goes. So now, apart from this, there are other things known as Antardasha and Pratyantara Dasha. Each Dasha is further divided into smaller periods, smaller sub-periods. Antardasha is the sub-period of another planet within the main Dasha. You may have a main Dasha, but within that also you have got that Antardasha. Then Pratyantara Dasha, even smaller subdivision, that is a refinement of the timings of the events. This layering of this Dasha, Antardasha, Pratyantardasha, so many things, it creates a very systematic, precise time grid of planetary influences. This will allow astrologers to predict events with great accuracy. Dasha means general, Antardasha means little more concentrated, and that Pratyantardasha and Antardasha all put together, it is much more focused that way. Now, normally we see that how it is scientific or logical, and then what is the perspective from that scientific and logical angle. From an astronomical standpoint, Dasha is not based on physical motion alone. It is not physical motion alone, but on time cycles. That is Kala Chakra. This Kala Chakra is derived from the Chandra, movement of Chandra through nakshatras. This Kala Chakra is derived from this. From the psychological or spiritual angle, if you want to look at it, planets correspond to archetype energies within human consciousness. They have some energies. Dasha periods describe the activation of those energies over time. Activation of those over that particular time. Modern research on biorhythms and cosmic influences, they have some parallel of this concept. The belief that celestial rhythm affects human life, all these things. Even in the modern research also says that. Now, why Dasha is important is an important question. It helps determine when a promise in the horoscope will manifest. In the horoscope, certain things are there, when it will manifest. That is what the Dasha means. It also helps in understanding life cycles, like emotional, financial, spiritual phases in a person's journey. Throughout, it is not equal. In a 120-year span of normal, it's not normal, but for a human life, it is not equal in all throughout the lifespan. Now, it also helps in decision making. It aids in choosing auspicious times for marriage, career changes, investments, so many things like that. All good things, whatever you want to come in, when you should come in also. Then the spiritual growth is the ultimate thing, helps one recognize which planetary period encourages self-reflection, detachment, devotion, philosophy, all those things, it says about that. So to summarize, Dasha represents the unfolding of the karma through planetary time periods. According to the planetary priorities, whichever is there, that will it represents unfolding of the karma. It's a scientific system of timing also. It is deeply connected to the moon's motion and then nakshatras, Chandra motion and then nakshatras. Its purpose, it's not fatalistic. It is to help us understand when and why certain energies dominate our life. Many a times, the moods from morning till evening, the same day itself, you will have so many kinds of moods, your energy levels are different at different times. So, when you go through this, you will understand the energy, how it dominates and how it affects our life. So, with right awareness, right knowledge and right type of thing, one can have some harmony in life and then some kind of a rhythm with the cosmos. This will make astrology a tool for spiritual evolution rather than superstition. You should not completely take it as a superstition. It's a tool for spiritual evolution. Viewers, with this explanation on Dasha, we conclude this episode. I hope this was quite interesting. Please like, share, and then subscribe to my channel. Please post your comments in the comment box after having gone through the video talk completely. Thank you, viewers, for your valuable time in listening to this. Thank you. Like, share, and then subscribe to my channel.